Hello everybody, SlimKirby here. Welcome back to more Let's Play Advance Wars 2, Black Hole Rising. Last time, Orange Star completed. Now we're going to move on to Blue Moon and a whole new set of COs. That's right, we don't have to control the 3 COs from the first game. Whenever we move on to a new continent, we have a new selection of COs to use, which I really like about this game. I like how you actually have the option to use other people as opposed to the same 3 over and over again. There's a lot of characters in this game. You may want to get used to their strengths and weaknesses. It doesn't always help to fight them all the time. Sometimes you're going to want to use them, and I'm glad that this game actually does that. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started here. Let's go ahead and start with this mission up here, just because it's on top. Reclaim the land that Lash stole. And yes, for this we're going to be using Colin, the little boy that just joined Blue Moon.
What did you say? Black holes on our northern frontier?
Yes, sir. They show every indication of attacking right away.
But why? There's nothing of importance there.
Maybe that's the reason.
What do you mean?
Well, there's nothing there, so maybe they figured the defenses are weak.
How should we respond? We could get there soon enough, but it may be a trap. We can't be careless.
That might be part of their plan, too. Haha, that's downright crafty.
We're not here to admire them. Someone has to go, me or Grit.
I'll go.
You?
You and Commander Grit should remain here, correct? Well, that leaves me. Now there's a good idea. Let's send the youngster.
Grit, you lazy... The boy's as green as can be.
That may be true, but he's been fulfilling his CO duties without a hitch. I say it's high time we start treating him like a full-fledged CO.
I see what you're saying, but...
It's all settled then. Colin, head up north and defeat the enemy.
Yes, sir!
Easy, son. Relax a bit, and do what you can. And troop morale? If I'm not paying attention? Don't mistake what I said now. Being relaxed and being careless aren't the same thing. The lives of your troops hang on the decisions you make out there. I know you're excited, and that's not bad. Just remember moderation, okay?
Sir! Yes, sir! Thank you, sir.
Okay, so here we have mission number 9, Reclamation. Mr. Slash, Blue Moon troops have been spotted. Well, it's about time. Who's in command? It's a young boy CO named Colin. Huh? That kid? How boring is that? I wanted the bearded geezer, or at least the scarecrow. What are your orders? Do you want the troops to attack? It's not going to be any fun if neither of them shows up. Sound the retreat. Ma'am. Oh, okay, let's just attack and wipe them all out. Tee-hee-hee. Okay, so we have a new CO with us, so you know what that means. Cue card. Okay, the first CO we have for Blue Moon is Colin. Colin is a very interesting CO because he is one of 2 characters who actually has a cheaper unit cost for his units. His units are all 20% cheaper than their original prices, so for example, infantry are now worth 800 gold as opposed to 1,000 gold. And as a drawback to this, though, his units grow 10% weaker in the process, so yeah, they're cheaper, but they're also weaker too. His CO power is Gold Rush. Whenever you use Gold Rush, how many funds you have at that exact time, the funds will increase by 50%, and all of his units will gain a 10% defensive bonus. And for his Super CO power, Power of Money, for every 1,000 funds that you have, you will increase your firepower by 3.33%. So if you hoard on to all of your gold and you have a bunch of units with you, you can do a lot of freaking damage, so keep that in mind. And also, along with that, his units also gain that 10% bonus from Gold Rush as well. And yeah, that's Colin. Okay, so now that we've done that, let's go ahead and build some extremely cheap units. That's right, instead of 1,000, all of Colin's troops are only worth 800, which is really nice. Honestly, Colin is one of the most broken COs of the game, if you really think about it, because spamming is perhaps one of the most effective techniques in this game. And with Colin, spamming is so easy that you can just pretty much do anything. And if you hoard onto all of his troops and hoard onto money, then once he actually gets his super CO power, he can just, like, wipe out everything. So, yeah, it's best not to take Colin lightly, otherwise he will frickin' destroy you. But for now, let's go ahead and keep moving. Yeah, I'll go ahead and build another infantry, I guess. Lots of infantry spamming with Colin, if you've probably noticed. But yeah, this mission isn't too bad. We're fighting Lash again. As you'll notice, each country has a main CO that we'll fight. In Orange Star, it was definitely Flak. In Blue Moon, it's Lash, and then we'll meet the other two later on. But yeah, for the most part, that's the way it's going to work. Every country is going to have a big rival, so to speak. Which is alright with me. Gets us very familiar with those COs. But anyway, we can't really build much now. Guess we can focus on another APC just to get moving. Funds are going to be pretty low at first, as you've probably noticed, but once we start getting some tanks and other units out there, we're going to be moving along just fine. Yeah, let's go ahead and go for that. You finish capturing that. You go there. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and keep my funds, so I'm not going to spend anything just yet. This way I can at least get a tank on the field or something. And yes, we are going to have to deal with that airport over there. So yeah, the best thing to do with Colin is try to get as many properties as you can at first. Just because, hey, Colin with a lot of properties means he gets a lot of funds, which means he can build a lot of his cheap units. And that's honestly a good strategy, so definitely make use of it. Also, let's go ahead and trap you from moving forward. Oh, I forgot to finish you. Oops. Well, that's okay, we got it now. Oh, well, I can actually build a frickin' helicopter next turn. Maybe I'll do that. Yeah, I will. I'll definitely do that next turn. B-copters are going to be the key to beating this mission. If you have a lot of B-copters, Lash is not going to be able to do anything, so definitely make use of that. Okay, so let's keep building. I just realized I didn't get to really show off the Neo tanks in the last chapter. Oh well, that chapter's kind of a weird one because you end it so fastly anyway, so yeah, no surprises there. As for you, you can stay on the mountain. Okay, B-copter or tank? I'm almost thinking, well, I'll have to build a B-copter next turn, so let's go for another tank. Oh shoot, I didn't even think about that. Okay, yeah, this is where Colin's weakness is really going to start coming into play here. Oops. My bad. Yeah, I shouldn't have moved that anti here. I don't know why I moved that up. It was fine where it was. Okay, well that's okay. We can focus on another part of the battlefield. We have well, we have this B-copter now over here, so it's something to work with. Actually, yeah, let's do this. Let's move you this way. And we're gonna get our B-copter. You can move down. Oh god, we have tanks already. I'm actually kind of screwing this up. This is not a really good mission for me right now. I'm kind of embarrassed. I'm not playing the way I should be playing here. Let's go ahead and get another tank. Because we can. It's almost making that airport look pointless because I'm not really even using it, but... an extra 1,000 funds, I guess that's something. But yeah, as you can see, he didn't actually build anything on the airport. Unless he builds like another T-copter next turn, which I doubt he will, or she will. Sorry, Lash, didn't mean to call you a dude. I actually like Lash. Lash is probably my... Well, no, okay, not true. I forgot of another black hole CO that I forgot about. The one I'm thinking about now would be my favorite CO, not so much Lash. Although I do kind of like Lash's personality. I'm glad that there's a character like her in this game. Okay, well, I'm actually getting kind of overwhelmed right here. This was not good. Again, I did not actually play this very well. Well, we're gonna have to frickin' charge through these guys. So let's go ahead and just work on knocking them down. She might be too stupid to work on building any air units for right now, so maybe I can take advantage of that. God, this is going to be the problem right here, though. Because that tank is definitely going to come over here and attack me. Actually, wait. Well, it doesn't matter. I have to capture this anyway. Okay, well, dang it. Let's go ahead and just work on you then. Minimize our damage. No, I'm not going to build... Well, I'll go ahead and build an infantry just in case. One thing that's kind of cool right now is the battlefield is kind of split in half between properties. My own units are kind of getting destroyed right here, though. Which I do not approve of that. Also, why am I still letting the battle scenes play? I just realized that. That was a very, very stupid move, Slimmy. Very stupid move. But as you can see, she's still not building anything, so... I freaking take advantage of that while she's not building air units. Yeah, the plan for this level is pretty simple, just a matter of spamming B-copters and tanks, so it's not like I'm really doing it that badly. It's just I kind of had a rough start. I didn't exactly start the way I should have. But it's okay. I think we can definitely work with this. Not so much from there, though. Okay, you know what? Let's go ahead and turn off the battle scenes because they're not really adding much anymore. Okay. Yeah, I kind of like when things just explode really quickly like that anyway, so I'm perfectly okay with that. Also, really liking this now, because it seems like we have enough funds to buy a tank and a B-copter every turn, so this is actually working out pretty well. They are getting some kills in this fashion, though, but that's fine. It's not always possible to get through this without taking damage. Let's go ahead and move you across here. You need to be careful of Mr. Anti-Air, though. Damn, wish I could get another tank down there. Well, actually, I can. Yeah, because I have 3. Okay, yeah, I have 3 B-copters, so I can make this work. First, let's go ahead and finish you off. Okay, let me try this. Nope. But there we go. Yeah, I know that might seem stupid to do that, but hey, if it works, use it. Really, is this gonna be annoying? No, it's not. Okay, good. Well, now we can at least move you guys down here. Kind of get a wall going. Hurt you as well. Start capturing that. Build another B-copter, and then stuff. Okay, now we're good. I think that'll be alright. Again, the anti-air is really the only thing I'm worried about right now, but even that's not going to be a big issue. Just need some tanks down there. Okay, yeah, Lash is basically trying to cram her forces up together, which when she does that, you know, that's definitely when things are going bad for her. She didn't get as many funds as she should have gotten. Also, let's go ahead and use Colin's CO power. Why? Because money! We now have a lot of it. This way we can actually build a bomber. Get this going. I love bombers. Bombers are awesome. Hello, Mr. Bomber. Also, really hoping that Lash doesn't frickin' start building there next turn. It's a possibility. Really, really nice. I'm liking the way this is turning out. Yay! Now let's go ahead and turn. Now she's... Oh no, she's not going to use it. Wow. Okay, Lash, you're not doing too good now. It was looking pretty good for you for a bit, but now I realize that, hey, I can beat you. I can beat you at your own game. Okay, let's just work on all of these soldiers one at a time. That's the best way to do it, I think. Actually, yeah, let's focus on getting rid of stuff. Okay. We can do this. She's not using her CO power, which I think is kind of stupid. I know she's probably waiting for her super CO, but still, she may not even have that option to use it that effectively at this rate. Okay, let's move you guys forward. And one good thing to do that you always want to try to make use of is blocking the enemy's bases. Because when you block their bases, they can't build something. And when they can't build something, they're screwed. So there's some good logic right there. Okay, another B-copter. Move you forward. Yeah, this is going alright. This is going very well. I've had enough. I'm bored now. Okay, here's her superpower. Prime Tactics. Wow. That was so effective, I didn't even look. In other words, that was not very effective at all. In fact, she did a horrible job because she's going in spaces that don't even have terrain stars. Which is the whole point of her frickin' CO power. However, though, these guys are going to be a lot harder to destroy. Because they're standing on city squares for the most part. Also, another bomber. Let's get one. Okay, now watch. This is how powerful her Super CO power can be. Yeah, it did more damage to me than I did to it. So in other words, yeah, she can be pretty tough. Also, yeah, keep that on there, because we don't want her to build any more units. So, yeah, let's just do this. Actually, no, let's do this. I'm going to go ahead and just save up my money. I think I have plenty of units to finish this off. If I'm lucky, I might be able to show off the CO power, maybe. Oh, wow, I didn't even notice that. I know, not being a good attention payer right now. It's alright, though. I think I still have this in the bag, pretty much. Also, where the hell are you going? Okay, put you there. Okay, yeah, this guy is done. Or she's done. She's completely boxed in. Sorry, Lash, you're boxed in. Oh, wow, she actually got one kill off before it ended. Well, good for you. Game over. Boo! Nothing's going right. That's enough. I'm going home. Mistress Lash, wait for us. Did they really retreat?
No doubt about it. We've secured the enemy HQ, sir.
Dude, you really need to get that checked out. That does not look good for you. I accomplished my mission! Wow, is that a relief?
Your command was audacious, sir.
Thank you! I'm glad you think so. I've just got to keep this up and drive Black Hole out as soon as possible. Yeah, good for you, Colin. How badly did I screw this up? Oh, not very much. Okay, well, I probably would have gotten it if I didn't lose one unit, but either way, it's still an S rank, so yay! This is just the beginning. Yes, it is. Because that's mission 1 of, will end up being 8 Blue Moon missions, so we still have a ways to go. But otherwise, I think I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. This has been SlimKirby. This has been Let's Play Advance Wars 2 Black Hole Rising. I'll see you guys next time when we explore more of Blue Moon. Hope you guys enjoyed. Later, folks.